less than 2 miles south of the United States Capitol. Welcome to Nationals Park. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound for Washington in this one, Freddie Peralta. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. And that's how this 4-game series gets underway. Sliced hard but foul. Here's the 0-2. Got him. And one gone. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Howard. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Just missed. Pot shot, and he can't knock it down. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Christian Yelich, the next to hit, takes ball 1. In the air, right field. Weimer has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. And on the hill for the Phillies, King. He leads the entire league in wins, and every time he grabs the ball, you expect results.
Yeah, he's coming right after hitters, Boo. Setting the tone from the jump and giving his team a real chance to stack up some W's.
He's not just a pitcher, he's a gamer. Shows up every 5th day ready to compete.
That's why every rotation wants a guy like him, just flat out reliable, just like you, partner.
Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. Hey! And a bunt towards third. Not in time. He bunts his way aboard to lead off the frame. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
And now the 0-1. In the air, left field. Yelich gets under it. Brings it in. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. 1 out man at first. Stepping in, Nico Horner. He's been a great free agent sign. First pitch fastball is in for a strike. Runner takes off. That's it for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
But with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but...
Oh, now this ball gets down. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Nice line drive with the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Brady House at the plate now. That's ball one.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 1 out. Swinging a ground ball. Just foul down the right field line. Wow.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Keibert Ruiz in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Two on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. That one a little bit high. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. Turner should have this one. And that's the inning. Scoreless after 1.
It's the hot topic. Know they all hate that.
Back in Washington, D.C., Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here at the dish. Top 5 in RBIs, and he's not slowing down, Singy. Basically part of the grounds crew the way he clears the bases.
Yeah, he's got that clutch gene, and apparently it comes with a very generous RBI bonus.
More ribbies than some teams in this league. Unbelievable production.
Yeah, he doesn't snack. He feasts, especially with ducks on the pond.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. That's a strike, and the count is 1 and 2. Good job to fight that one off. Got it. 1 away.
Clearly fooled on that curveball and tried to hold up the swing, but it didn't matter anyway. Pitch caught the zone, so he'd have been better off just letting that thing fly and hoping he makes some sort of contact.
And now it's William Contreras. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Up the middle, Nunez. On to first. 2 up, 2 down at the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
What a stop. Nicely done for the out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Nationals Park. Bottom half of inning number 2. Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. And that's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Whoa,
triple
that's
digits
down.
on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Has room and he makes the catch.
Batting 7th, first baseman Christopher Morel.
So up next, Christopher Morel. There's a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Ball 1.
Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? Double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Now it's going to be Nasim Nunez. And he lays down a bunt. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the barehand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
So 2 down. Joey Weimer will hit next. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Oops, throw goes to third. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 0-2. Man on second, 2 down. Got him looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. So 1 hit is all they get. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0.
Come on and rise up. Put it in action. Go mad with it. Come on, lift it to the top. Yeah, rise up. That's you. Come on in. Body in motion, heart on fire. Train through the heat and haze. Focus, vision of my eyes locked in through the pain. I fix my gaze. I count them reps.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers.
My crew is on top, nothing can stop us. Me and my homies rolling on the block. We saw some on our jocks, drop top Benzo, sitting on Lorenzo's. European kid looking. Yo, roll down the window. What's up, baby? My name's KB, and you can roll.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting 8, shortstop.
He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Here's Trey Turner. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. One away.
Batting 9th, second baseman Freddie Zamora.
One out man at first. And now for the Phillies, Freddie Zamora trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Fouled off. He was late. And the 0-1. This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield group, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Bryce Harper at the plate now. Singing, he was on the cover of Sports Illustrated at 16 years old. And, of course, MLB The Show in 2019. Morel takes it to the bag. That's it out.
Now batting center fielder number 30.
2 down, base is empty. And digging in for Philadelphia, Howard. Foul ball. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singing.
That's a ball.
Howard launched a homer in his most recent game. Chopped to third. House. Slings to first. Inning over. But the Bills get 2 on this blast. And it's 2-zip. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Back in Washington, D.C. as we go to the last of the third. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. And he drops it down the third baseline. And that's just foul. Strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that's a double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And it's second. That one catches the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here. Make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
1-2.
Ball. Down.
On the ground, right side. Base hit into the outfield. Abrams around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by one.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
House batting with one down, takes a strike. Runner on the goal. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
That's out number 2. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Lied out his first time. Fastball in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Ball 1.
On the ground.
Nope. Foul
Down
ball.
the line, and it's foul. Man on second, 2 down. High fly ball, right field. Marsh under it. That is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back here in Nationals Park. Start of the fourth, Christian Yelich stands in for the Phillies. Peralta back to work. And that one fouled off. Struck him out looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Outside, that's a ball.
Ball 2. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best.
Ball, that's off the plate.
You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Hey!
Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 now.
Ball 2.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
3.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they still lead it 2-1. check out the latest news from around the league.
You touch the floor when you drop it.
Well, these Nats doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
For the Nationals, first baseman.
Next to hit for the Nats, Christopher Morel. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Knee high, that's in for a strike. And down on strikes. And there's 2 down.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Nunez stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Ball 2.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. And now it's even out. Next
Ball
offering
3
is down low. Hammered, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Up now for Washington, Joey Wiemer.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Back to the mound, he's got it. They get the force.
Yes, you're out.
And that is that. Nationals lead 1. They're down 2-1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Ripped, but it curls foul. Marsh, 29 years old. He made it. Major League debut in 2021. And he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. Swings through that one for strike 2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Here's Josh Young, 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. In the dirt, ball 1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Trey Turner at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Lined into left center, base hit. They get it in quickly, so 1st and 2nd now 1 out. Freddie Zamora stands in for the Phillies. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up.
Ball, that's low.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
This one in the air, center field. Young under it. 2 down. Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation.
Ball left outside.
First and second, 2 down. We're at the top of the 5th.
Ball, that's too high.
That fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
That's just
fastball is outside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a foul out of play. On the ground, right side. And that is the inning. Back in Washington, D.C. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. Young in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string of the changeup. Here's C.J. Abrams now. There's the strike. Abrams needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 0-2. In the air to left center. And there's 2 down. Nico Horner will come up to hit. Fouled off left side. Horner was recently in the All-Star game for the first time. A nice career achievement. On the ground to the left. And it stays fair. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. Here's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second just in time to get the out and end the inning.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. And now, Howard. Everyone knows you got to be careful here, Chris. He is the best OPS in the National League. And a foul ball.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
That missed by a lot. Going to count 1 and 2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just a wasted pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at bat right there. Didn't give much to hit until the final pitch, and he still got the backwards catch.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. Kind of a strange strikeout for sure, Boog.
Yelich lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
That's ball
Activity
2.
in the bullpen. Eric Orrs getting loose out there. McGarry also getting ready. 2-1 now. And there's a foul ball. 2-2. That one is upstairs. Ripped on a line. Takes it in for the out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Two down, nobody on. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And back here in Nationals Park. Well, Singy, he's been on a tear coming in, and we've seen much of the same dominance today. Swiftly becoming the X factor of this pitching staff.
Yeah, but he's pitching like he's got the answers to the test, and the hitters misstudied it.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle, didn't square it up.
Zamora over to Turner for one, on to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Lyle in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
For the Nationals.
Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Eric Orrs.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
House tosses to first. One pitch and one out. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Makes the grab, and there's two out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Whips it across, and they go down fast. Back in Washington, D.C., he was lights out in recent outings, and we're seeing much of the same today, City.
Yeah, excellent command and an overall confidence out there on the mound. He's not just pitching well, he's setting the tone game after game.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. Zamora whips it to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh. Next to hit for the Nats, Nasim Nunez. Trying to punt his way on, and foul ball.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Not close with that one. Ball one.
Nope. Outside.
The Phillies holding on to a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. On the ground to third. On the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Nationals.
Now at the plate, Joey Wiemer. Right down to shoot, and that is strike one. On the ground, foul. And it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Enough to do it for Washington, and our score remains 2-1. Back here in Nationals Park. The top of the 8th. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Outside.
Yep, that ball went out.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Fastball for a strike. That hits the dirt. 3-2 now. Got it. One down. Here's the second baseman, Freddie Zamora. His 2-run homer back in the third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
Tap foul at the plate. Back up the, oh, that got him. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris. P.J. Poole gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Harper stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Young under it. And that'll do it. Phillies go down. So back to the top of the order. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. That's in there. That's strike one.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, C.J. Abrams. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Swings through that one out in front that time. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Catcher challenge, we'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Here's Nico Horner. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back in Washington, D.C. We go to the ninth. Howard stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Lyle on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Here comes Christian Yelich. 0 for 3 in this one. To the right side. Morel takes it himself. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Kyle Schwarber. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
This one in the air, center field. And that is that. It's the bottom 9. Leading off, Brady House. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Ruiz, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And that drops in for a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
The Phils trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Fights it off. You'll see another. That one just misses. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Sets him down looking. Down to the last out for the Nationals. Dalen Lyle getting ready to hit. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action. That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the ninth.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Morel at the plate now. That's ball 1. And a base hit right there. And now 2 aboard. The winning run is on base.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Nunez in the box now. Takes strike 1. Comes up empty.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 on, 2 outs. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. And this one is over. What a play to end the game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew? He'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John.
Eres la niña en mis ojos, eres todo lo que quiero yo. Pa' calmar la sed, no, mejor ser por su boquita, amor. Las tentaciones así como tú merecen pecados como yo. Ay, si tú quieres, solo dálalo. Tú sabes que no va a decir que no. Ay, tienes la magia, tú sí tienes una que a mí me encanta, me enloquece. Como la primera vista, cuando bailabas así, por el cuellito. Sé que te encanta, tengo que ser. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece. Y a veces, sé que te encanta, te enloquece. La plena. Lo que pasa es que desde que vi tu cara me enamoro de ti. Todo es que tú tienes un no sé qué. Siento que te pasa lo mismo cuando te miro. Que dices si no a ver el amanecer. Te digo y luego viene y me vamos a vernos luego. Si no te gusta que vienes al diablo y lo embobo. Vaya parcerita país y yo costeño coleto. En una baldosa pa' hablarte claro.
Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control at recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this.
Yeah, I'm really on a grind. 247-365.
And taking the ball for the Mets, Clay Holmes. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound. Ready for baseball here in New York. Bryce Harper to the plate.
Bryce Harper.
And we're underway from Queens. Right through there for a strike.
Ball one.
That one missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Howard now at the plate, hitting a ton of homers this year. Second most in the National League. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3. And they turn the double play. Yelly stepping into the box now. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
And now it's Austin Hayes.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I was talking about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Contreras at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. Phillies leave a couple. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, King. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today. But when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you needed a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Juan Soto stands in now and watches strike one. It's through for him. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty far through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Jorge Polanco in the box now. Takes strike one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that is a big first out. Here's a Mets lineup now. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Juan Soto. Ryan Clifford in the box now. Takes strike one. That clips the corner.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
2 on, 1 out. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Marcus Semien swings through it for strike one. And that is out of play. The 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here in Queens, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
Ball, that's out. Yeah.
Holmes, multi-time All-Star, 33 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2011. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Josh Young. On the ground, right side. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Trey Turner. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. And a foul ball.
Ball.
That one outside. Ball 2. Second inning here. No score. And he hits a ground ball right side. Simeon toss over to first. That's the third out. Back here at Citi Field. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Luis Robert Jr. in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one in triple digits. Another one, and that makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. Foul ball there. That one close, ruled the ball. And the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Now a screamer into the outfield. 1 up, 1 down.
First baseman.
So the Philly batting order turns over. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Walk to open the ball game. And there's a foul ball. Top of the third, no score. And a big swing and a miss. Hard hit right side. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Now batting, center fielder.
And here's a look
30.
at how he's using his pitches in this one. Howard stands in for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
To third, Mauricio tosses across to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ronnie Mauricio now.
Ball, that's down.
In the air, left field. Marsh settles underneath it. And there's one away. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Ball.
Feels like the fastball's catching them off guard at times. They've watched several go by for strikes, and they're still not attacking them for some reason.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Soto batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Taps softly to the right side. Throws to first in time. They get the out on Soto. New inning getting started. Here's the Phillies DH, Christian Yelich. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Holmes back to work.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up. You know, these Phils just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning. Austin Hayes stands in for the Phillies. Single to right in his first trip. And that one fouled off. Now the 0-1. And that one fouled off. In the dirt, and the runner holds. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4.
That's
Way
a
to lay
ball.
off that pitch down.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. William Contreras next to bat for Philadelphia. Yelich on at first, nobody out. Ground ball left side, and it stays fair. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
High leverage spot, and William Contreras digging in. That one lifted to left. Soto under it. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
On the ground. Oh, great stop. And they get the out.
Nice dive and stop right there. Gets the out. Great reactions. Excellent job of finishing the play with a nice, easy throw.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. Grounded out his first time. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it is gone. His 12th of the season, and the Phillies take the lead. It's 3-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So 2 down. Trey Turner will hit next. Rolled out to second in his first at-bat. Way inside, and that
ball
hit
got
him
him right there.
This is Bryson Stott. 0 for 1 so far. And it's fouled away. Here's your 1. Rolled over to third. Mauricio. They take the force out, and that ends the inning. Phils get 3 on this long ball. Bottom 4, and now the Mets DH, Jorge Polanco. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
For the Mets, first baseman.
So a man at first. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Ryan Clifford. That one missing low.
Well, these Mets, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
What a stop. There's 1. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Here is Marcus Semien. His first at-bat was a strikeout. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Ball 1.
And he dodges that fastball. In the dirt, full count now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the could be low.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. Marsh moving back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. Ball 1 to Bryce.
Well, these Phillies doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Flips it. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Now batting,
So digging in, Howard. He's a guy who does it all. Nobody in his team has scored more runs than he has this season, Singy. On the ground to third, and it gets by him. Around first, heading for two. And he'll pull into second safely. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to... The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Logan Allen.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Swing, and he popped it up. Lindor. And there are two outs. Next to hit, Austin Hayes. He's 2 for 2. In the air to left center. And that is that. Back here in Queens, an impressive outing so far. Siggy picking up right where he left off.
Yeah, he's pitching with feel right now, Boog. You can see it in the way he's navigating this lineup.
This one in the air, right field, way back there. And that's a foul ball. Alvarez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 25 years old. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it is out of here.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillars.
Drilled out towards left center field. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. Luis Robert now. That one catches the zone, and that's strike one. Right through there for a strike. Struck him out swinging. Strikeout number 8.
Oh, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
So the call will stand. Still one challenge left for them. That misses, the ball. And that is ball 1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
And it's second. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Lindor in the box now. Takes strike 1. That's in there. 0-2. This one in the air, right field. And he jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double. A run scores. It's a 2-run game. Here's Juan Soto. This one ripped, but foul to the right. And on second, 2 down. Fastball for a strike.
Ball 1.
swings and misses, struck him out. And that'll keep more runs. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moments so far.